Well, hi everyone, and welcome back. Let's talk about our Module 7 assignments. First of all, we have our discussion question, and what we want to do with this discussion question is we want to go and think about what we believe will be the top 3 risks that the Husky Air project may face. What do you think those top 3 risks will be? Now, you want to be sure you specify why you feel these will be threats, identify the likelihood of occurrence, and the impact on the project should the risk be realized, should those risks actually happen. Now, one of the things we do when we're doing risk analysis is we identify the risk, we identify its likelihood and its impact on the project. And often we create something called a risk matrix, which we then take all of the risks and we align them in this matrix based on the likelihood of occurrence and the impact on the project. We then are able to see a visual that has us looking at those risks that have the highest likelihood of occurring and the highest impact on the project. That's where we as risk managers end up spending the most amount of our time. We really want to focus our risk attention on those risks that will have the highest impact and the highest likelihood of occurring, because those are the ones that we really probably should plan on and be prepared. Most likely it's going to happen. And if it happens, it could be big it could be a big impact on the project. So as risk managers, we spend our time there. We probably will not spend as much time focusing on things that have a low likelihood of occurring and will have a very low impact on the project as a result. I've read risk management plans that include earthquake, and I stop and I kind of laugh at it. Well, sure, an earthquake could have maybe a significant impact on a project should it occur, but probably has a pretty low likelihood of occurring. Again, we want to look at our risks realistically, identify what's that likelihood and what would that impact be. So identify your top 3 risks for Husky Air. This week we are doing a 2x2, so please be sure that you respond to your initial post no later than Thursday and then respond to 2 of your peers no later than Saturday. So your individual assignment this week, of course, we're continuing on with the Husky Air project, and this week I have modified the assignment to be sure to put this comment in there that says remember to make all recommended changes as you move your documents forward. And the other thing you'll notice is that now I'm asking you to please include the original statement, modified statement from assignment 3 for your project description and your MOV. Include the full project description and the project MOV that's been modified and fixed up and looks good in your document as you move forward. So you're going to go to the end of chapter 7 and you're going to create some summary reports in the work breakdown structure. You're going to make some changes to your work breakdown structure, and you're going to create a project risk analysis plan as per the instructions. You're going to be submitting 2 documents. One is a Word document, one is a Microsoft project document. Please be sure to include everything in a Word document that it asks for. So if you need to do some screenshots or some copying and pasting, put it all in one document rather than give me multiple documents. So the sections you're going to include, those first 3 sections, those should be pretty familiar to you by now. Your project name, team members, your project description, again the full description, and your project's MOV, again the full MOV. Your summary report. Now this is interesting. What we're doing is we're asking you to produce a summary report, reduce your schedule by 10%, reduce your budget by 20%, and then take another summary picture. Now in your instructions in the book and your instructions in the tutorial or for Microsoft Project 2010. So if you have Microsoft Project 2010, follow those instructions. They will work. If you have Microsoft Project 2013, there is no more summary report. What you have to do is you have to go in on the project tab, click on project information, click, and then when the project information box opens up, you'll see a little button that says statistics. So you'll want to grab a screenshot of that and then paste it into your Word document. It's a little bit different in 2013 than it is in 2010. Now you're going to reduce your schedule. So basically what we're saying is go into those tasks where you think you're going to be able to reduce your schedule and reduce the number of days. You're going to want to justify your reduction, your choices that you made. So please be sure to pay attention. In your Word document, you're going to have your original screenshot, your project as it is today. You're going to reduce your schedule by 10%. You're going to reduce your budget by 20%. And then you're going to justify the changes that you made to the specific tasks and why you felt those changes would be good. Your textbook talks about how you may have built in a little bit of cushion in your schedule. And if you did, then you can kind of justify it that way. Hey, I built in an extra 10% for anticipating some overrun, and that might be your solution. And then when all is said and done, you're going to grab another summary report. And again, in Microsoft Project 2013, you're going to go to the Project tab, click on Project Information, and then click on the Statistics button when it comes up. Grab that screenshot and put it in there. So you're going to have a screenshot of how it is, you're going to reduce it, then you're going to justify it, and then you're going to get another screenshot. Okay, and then the last thing you're going to do is put together a risk management plan identifying 5 risks, one for each phase of the project. Identify the risk owner and develop a strategy for managing those risks, all 5 of those risks. Put it all in one document, Word document. Of course, submit your Word document and now your updated Microsoft project plan. So that's what you're going to be doing this week for your individual assignment. You can still earn extra credit for finishing those project tutorials. This week you need the information from tutorial number 2. Just like last week, you needed tutorial number 2, so that's what you're doing this week. But you've got 3 tutorials out there, and I'm giving you 5 points for each one. So if you need a little extra credit or you want to earn a little extra credit, don't hesitate to get those done. Don't forget to get your quiz done by Sunday, and then there's no makeups for quizzes or discussions. They need to be done this week. Hey, I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you in the discussions.